Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are revisiting Happiest Discardius. Now, I loved this meme when it was brand new, super anime deck, and super old school from the original, and honestly, it's aged a little better than it was when it was brand new, because of this card right here, Skullmeister. He really beats up Blue Eyes, stops their Stone of Ancients, so that's actually a pretty useful card in the current meta, which makes him even better to have in our hand. But mostly why we have him, he's a fiend, and we can use it with Dark Necrofear and Doom Dog Orthros combo this way with Mass Tribute, which is just return one card from your hand, special summon one of these random boys from outside of your deck. You can use them, special summon Guardius, get your search and Necrofear, special summon them with all the fiends in your graveyard, and stuff like that. Now, Mass Tribute used to be a lot crazier. You could use it for synchros, you could use it for tributes, you could use it for all sorts of stuff. Never were you able to use it for Xyz. Konami had already nerfed it before that was a thing, but you still can use Xyz with a bunch of monsters in our hand, and things like Unexpected Die to go along with our Grand Tiki Elders and our Four-Faced Beast. Why do we have these normal monsters in here? Because you need at least one of them when you're going with your Guardius, and then it's just one other monster. So it has to be one of your Grand Tiki, or this boy, and then another monster. So even if you just have an Unexpected Die, a dog, or a Meister, and your Guardius, you can still special summon him with just those cards. Now, Mass Tribute's actually pretty good for what it does. You can use it twice per duel, and it's just 1-for-1. So you really don't have to be shy about using it. It works really well when you've pulled your Mask of Remnants in your hand, you return it, and it needs to be in your deck for your Guardius to work. It's how you steal your monsters. So you need the mask in your deck to steal a monster when he's gone. But last little spicy tech, this isn't the last tech, but Forbidden Lance is probably the newest card in this deck. Does a lot of work for this deck in the sense that you don't want something like a Cosmic Cyclone or a Mystical Space Typhoon, because then you've got to really just target and pick off your opponent's spells. This way, we just protect the one monster you're usually getting out. That way he survives long enough to attack and steal and stuff like that. But the spicy tech is Happy Marriage. You will see it in the replays. The equipped monster gains attack equal to the combined original attack of all monsters you control that are owned by your opponent. So that's pretty complicated, but you'll see in the replays how that makes sense with this deck. So I do like it with the Xyz plays. It's a little more aggressive. There are still ways to play it, but I prefer this one. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba going first. This boy is trying to catch a rank up using some Ultimate Dragons. So we have a Discardius, we have an Unexpected Die, so we can open with that. And with this other level 4 Grand Tiki Elder in our hand, we can do an Xyz opener. We're going with Roach. He can stop Synchros, he can stop Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Here he's gonna go Cards of Consonant. Only throws a Stone of Legend though, which is gonna give him a search of some Blue Eyes. So like I said, Roach only covers the Synchros, only covers the Alternative Dragon, won't cover Fusions. He's sitting on a Maiden. We don't really have an out for the Maiden yet, so we're just gonna play it slow. He sets another monster. No big deal, we get 2 Forbidden Lances now. He's gonna set a card, flips up his Stone of Ancient, swings into my Roach. He took a 1300 damage there, it's pretty good. Brings out a Blue Eyes. Just a glossy Blue Eyes though. We get an Unexpected Die, no use for that. So we're gonna send it back with Mass Tribute after we summon the beast. You can't use the skill first. You have to summon the monster first. You can't do anything after you use the skill except bring out this boy right here, Discardius, alongside a Roach. That's pretty good, as we can swing over a Blue Eyes. Still not gonna swing into that Maiden until we have a good out for it. Now this boy's gonna Silent Doom a Blue Eyes right back, and he's gonna use this Wing Beat of Giant Dragon to destroy both of our Forbidden Lances. Now he's going to reveal 2, use his Polly, but now who is the Maiden disrupting? She's not disrupting me anymore, she's disrupting his Neo Blue Eyes. Now guys, just read the cards. You didn't watch the anime, you don't know what Discardius does, you never seen the Mass Beast, that's okay, you can still just read it. He chooses not to read, he just swings at the Discardius. We steal his absolute biggest monster. He just gave it to us, guys. Look at this. Look at this top deck. Happy Marriage. If you were wondering what Happy Marriage does, we're about to use Happy Marriage on our Roach. Our Roach is going to gain the attack of the Neo's Blue Eyes, plus the Neo Blue Eyes, plus his own attack, guys. So he's a 6,400 Steel Swarm Roach. We take out the Maiden. He brought out a Blue Eyes, but what's he going to do with that? He's already used his skill. We top deck another Discardius. We really wanted a monster to destroy that Stone of Ancient and just eat this boy up. Here he sets a monster, sets a back row, adds a Blue Eyes to his hand. Now we top deck a... oh, we don't top deck a monster, so I'm going to Mass Tribute. Just get a monster out first. Next turn, we swing over Assault Wyvern. We try to hit him with the Steel Swarm Roach for 6.4k, but he hits us with a Shadow Spell. Sets a monster and scoops. That's Happy Marriage at its absolute best, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Akiza, going second. No sleever map for a girl over there. We have our Guardius, we have our Doom Dog, we have our Skullmeister. He sets 2 back row. We top deck our 3rd Skullmeister. We're gonna throw away one of them. Bring out a Tiki. We already set the Doom Dog. It's really important you get the timing right with the skill. After you use the skill, you will not be able to do anything. So you have to set the Doom Dog before you use the skill. You can't use the skill and then set the Doom Dog. It does not work like that. But we did it properly, which is going to give us the Doom Dog search. We search the Dark Necrofear. Now we only need one more Fiend in our graveyard to summon the Dark Necrofear. And he's about to Regeki break 1 for us. So Guardius does not have anything to take. But we do have 3 Fiends in there for our Dark Necrofear. Here our boy's searching a Stone of Ancients with a Sage of Eyes of Blue. Passes his turn. We top deck a Tiki, so I'm going to normal summon the Tiki. Special summon the Dark Necrofear. Use Mass Tribute, throw away a Skullmeister. Now we have 2 out. Swing over that boy. Swing for 1,500, only 300 more life points. And we really just have a packed field. There's no way he's going to wipe all 3 of our monsters. Here, he's going to Enemy Controller a Stone of Ancient. Swings into our Tiki. Now he tries to use his Stone of Ancient, but this is why Skullmeister is just so good. Negates the effect. We still have massive amounts of monsters on the field. He was really relying on that Blue Eyes to come out. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's another Blue Eyes. Actually, I don't think it's Blue Eyes. I think this is Malefic, maybe? It's the one, yeah. No, it's another Blue Eyes, so Mass Beast really just eating up Blue Eyes. That's crazy to think. We're gonna set a Doom Dog, set a Forbidden Lance. You have a Tiki. He's gonna use Dion Keto, so you can still tell him at the lower ranks, even when they're using Blue Eyes. So here he's gonna search a Stone of Ancient. Ends his turn, 2 back row there. We got a Skullmeister, it's gonna eat him up. We normal summon our Grand Tiki Elder. We're able to get our Discardius out without using our skill. So your skill is pretty versatile. You can use it twice per duel. So you don't have to break your back to save the instances, but it was easy there. So we just go for it. We do get a search with our Doom Dog. We search our Necrofear. Just one more Fiend in the graveyard. And this Fiend can set him. Now, remember we had a Forbidden Lance, but I'm not afraid of that enemy controller. I don't really see him taking out our Discardius too easily. So we let the enemy controller slide. He tries to use a Stone of Ancient in his end phase. We hit him with the Skullmeister. Not only do we stop his Blue Eyes, but we give ourselves enough for the Dark Necrofear. So she clears the way of the Sage. He hits us with a Shadow Spell on our Mass Beast. Now he hits us with a Lava Golem for some reason. That's just one Fiend for another. We could even tribute this monster for a Discardius right there. Get him off our field, but he's not doing that much damage to us. He's doing a lot more damage to our opponent. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Mokuba. Going second. He was looking for a rank up. Got a Happy Marriage. I don't think we'll use it this duel though. He sets 2. We got that Doom Dog. We're gonna mass tribute the Happy Marriage away. That brings out a Grand Tiki Elder. We tribute them for this scary looking monster right here. The Masked Beast, Discardius. Pretty awesome cutscene though. Now we do have a Forbidden Lance to save us from that back row. Our Doom Dog gives us a search of our Necrofear. We're swinging at an enemy controller. This time I'm not going to let the enemy controller slide because I don't know what to expect from my opponent. So we do use our Forbidden Lance. We hit him for 2,500. Now he's throwing away a Blue Eyes for a Cosmo Brain. Cosmo Brain and Assault Wyvern, I think is what that is. For a Blue Eyes in defense position because he can't get over my 3,300 monster. Now I set a monster, swing at that Blue Eyes. He sets a back row, kills that monster for me. Now we have 3 in there for our Dark Necrofear. We got this mask. Cannot have that mask in our hand. Have to mass tribute it away immediately because we need it in the deck so we can steal monsters. Here, he's got a Majesty with Eyes of Blue. That means our Discardius can no longer attack, but we're going to swing with our Dark Necrofear. Now, Dark Necrofear is very much like Discardius, but she only activates in the end phase. So we have to wait to the end phase to steal this Cosmo Brain. Now remember, this boy can't attack, so we're going to use our Cosmo Brain to get rid of him. Can you believe it? We use Cosmo Brain to tribute our Discardius, bring out our Tiki Elder. He's going to debunk my Discardius ability that wasn't going to do a thing. We're going to Xyz into a Roach just because we can. Now I could normal summon my Skullmeister and have a 3rd instance threatening for lethal, but I didn't think we'd really need it as we just finished him there. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. I do believe I accidentally rank up this duel. Not trying to rank up, trying to stay as low as possible for Meme May so we can keep pumping out the memes as easily as possible. We're going with Unexpected Die here to start with a Grand Tiki Elder. Normal summon our Doom Dog. We don't even have to use our skill. We're going to get that Doom Dog search, of course. But yeah, just a nice, smooth, easy way to start the duel. Chilling with our Discardius on the field. We get to search another Discardius because we do have our Dark Necrofear in hand already. He's going to set a monster, set 2 back row. We're going to set this Forbidden Lance. He hits us with a Shadow Spell. Forbidden Lance wouldn't have really saved us. It only saves you for a turn, so we'll save it for a different turn. He's Digital Bugs. He's going into a Scare Radiator. So it's like bug stuff and car stuff, I guess, machine stuff. So anyway, Digital Bugs. He's going to return our Guardian, or our Discardius, to the deck. Hits us for 2,200. Tries to use a Bug Signal. Okay. That would be like a mask change or something, I'm assuming. So we use our Forbidden Lance on the boy. Can't switch him out. Have to keep him there. And we'll take care of him, no problem. Remember, set the monster first before you use the skill. That is so important. You will mess that up sometimes. Here we got our Doom Dog, Discardius, search the Necrofear that we returned to even do this to begin with, and we simply swing over his monster. Now, we're almost there for a Dark Necrofear. We couldn't summon it last turn because we used the skill, but we didn't need her as we hit him for a 3,300 lethal. So, love this deck, guys. I love what Skullmeister does to Blue Eyes. Super awesome. Forbidden Lance is the perfect amount of back row hate for this deck. The Happy Marriage was super wild, and the skill just works so well for its own archetype. That's what Konami wants. They want skills to be just memes, and this skill was abused the whole time it was there, but it's better now, so it's just memes now. Leave it alone, Konami, and I hope you guys enjoy.